Now, Russia's president has reiterated accusations that Turkey has dealings with Islamic State and demanded an end to all business with terrorists. Vladimir Putin made the statement during his State of the Nation address. RT's Murat Gassiev was following the speech.
Vladimir Putin getting right to the point, expressing Russia's shock, its hurt and even anger at being betrayed, at being backstabbed by Turkey. Turkey offering sanctuary to Daesh, Turkey buying their oil, financing them in that way, Turkey shooting down a Russian jet. As for why Turkey, Ankara, its government is behaving this way, well, nobody knows, says Vladimir Putin.
We always considered betrayal the most shameful act. Let those in Turkey know that those who shot our pilots in the back and who are trying to cover up their crimes. Only Allah knows why Turkey did this. Apparently Allah tried to punish the ruling elite there and deprive them of their minds.
The president made very clear that grievances here aren't towards the Turkish people, they're towards the Turkish leadership, the president, other officials. He also said that Russia won't let those officials forget about their betrayal. It will keep on reminding them into the future.
There will be no hysterical reaction from us that is dangerous for ourselves and the entire world. We don't do any saber rattling, but if anyone thinks that after committing such a backstabbing war crime and killing our pilots will just suffer with tomatoes or some sanctions in other economic areas, they are mistaken.
Putin also hinted at those who turned Syria, Libya into wastelands in the name of regime change. This is something he talked about at length at the UN General Assembly. But he also spoke about going into the future, well, tomorrow. He says that if we are to beat Islamic extremism, jihadism, there's got to be a radical shift in the way we go about it. The world must come together in fighting extremism.
As Russia's leader calls for a united front against terror, he said it should be done under the supervision of the United Nations. He insisted that no nation should offer protection to extremists or have contact or business dealings with them, and that no government should use terrorists to achieve its own goals. Moscow says it will give proof of Turkey's oil trade with Islamic State to the United Nations and any other interested parties. On Wednesday, Russia's defense ministry revealed what it says are the key oil smuggling routes from Syria to Turkey. It claims that top officials in Ankara are involved in ISIL's illegal oil operation, including President Erdogan and his family. There are thought to be three main routes used by ISIL to transport oil into Turkey. One oil highway begins in western Syria near the city of Raqqa and leads to a Turkish port to be shipped abroad. Another route passes through central Syria, leading to a refinery in eastern Turkey, and a third passes from Iraq into eastern Turkey. Thousands of trucks have been spotted by Russian satellites transporting crude over the Syrian-Turkish border with no visible attempt to stop them. The Turkish president has denied Russia's accusations and claimed President Putin does not believe his own words.
Bakın son günlerde Rusya'nın başını çektiği bir moda ortaya çıktı. Buna Rusya kendisi de aslında inanmıyor. Önce inanıyor, ondan sonra başkalarını inandırmaya gayret ediyor.
And the Turkish leader did not stop there and even claimed it was Russia who was trading oil with ISIL. He threatened to show the world evidence that implicated Moscow by releasing the names of two citizens involved in deals with terrorists. Russia's Foreign Ministry Sergei Lavrov responded to those claims.
Странно, что оно последовало через много-много дней после того, как тема нелегальной торговли нефтью уже попала в медийное пространство, когда мы предъявили конкретные факты Не знаю, только можно пословицу про шапку вспомнить, больше ничего на ум не приходит.
Earlier, we heard from Dr. Noha Bakr from the American University of Cairo, who thinks Erdogan is cracking under pressure.
In fact, Erdogan now is trying to turn around the game, you know. He has been accused, or in general, Turkey has been accused of financing terrorism. The fact that this was exposed by the Russian side made Erdogan, or shake the land under Erdogan. In fact, he discovered that it won't be only economic sanctions, it won't be only trade issues or tourism issue. I think he's trying to confuse the scene by dragging Russia into exchanged accusations.
The allegations seem to be having an impact on public opinion in Turkey. A poll conducted by a pro-government commentator showed that most Turks think their country is involved in deals with jihadists. Out of 18,000 respondents, 78% believe that ISIL oil ends up in Turkish refineries. The poll results were soon deleted, but Turkish journalist Ibrahim Varlik says it is becoming difficult for Erdogan to control public opinion.
Allegations about Erdogan and the Turkish government, like supporting the ISIL, is not something new in Turkey. Turkish opposition parties have been voicing these accusations for more than 1 year. But President Erdogan has been managed to counter these allegations so far, but not just by denying them or just showing counter evidences, but using his power over media and jurisdiction. Whoever claimed or showed evidence about the connection between Turkish government and ISIL has been silenced in a sort of way.
The United States will